Yo. Hello. Ah. Okay. This is so last minute, but I need to stream today. Do do do. Whoa. Is it seeing my thing? Oh, I hope so. Okay, cool. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. We are on the BlackOutSMP. Oh my god. Ah! I have a horse. I have my horse! Let's fucking go. I forgot I had this horse. I don't know what I'm naming it. Whee! I heard from a little birdie that there was another rally going on today. I don't quite know who is doing the rally, but I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna go to spawn and see what's happening. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Okay. I'm gonna need to make this a lot better for the horse, so that the horse can get through. Don't really know what I'm gonna call the horse yet, but we'll figure it out. It can be called, I don't know. I'll let chats decide. It's chat's choice. Another thing, I actually don't know where the rally is. So I guess I'll just walk around. I am lost. I don't know where it is. I don't even know where I don't even know. I know Toad's gonna be there. I know Count, I think? I know Pro. That's because they're all online. I don't know where the rally is, though. I'm lost. Where the fuck? Where am I going? Hello? I thought it'd be somewhere around here, because that's where all the other rally areas are, but I'm lost. This is why I'm so late to things, because I get lost so easily. Oh, okay. That's scary. Well, shit. Ah! Okay, that's awesome. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to be? I heard that there was a rally, and now I don't know where I am. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know where the rally is. So that's a problem. I'm just gonna would someone like to point in the direction of this rally I hear of? McDonald. McDouble? they're holding the rally at McDonald's. You know what? I have a lot of respect. Honestly, okay. Respect for whoever's rally this is choosing to have it all held at McDonald's. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yo. Yo.
It's actually
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
I was talking about
I
the
got
lightning.
lost. There's a rally at
Hello.
McDonald's?
Yeah, it was like
it's
half-
You
started at
probably
the
go
hotel.
inside. It's actually soaking out here.
Alright, we can go in the McDonald's.
I don't know, I'm fine.
End of rally at McDonald's.
Bear swim.
Oh, did I miss
Ignore
the
the wet
entire
air
thing?
smell.
Oops.
Well,
Oh,
you
there's
missed
a
the
free
start of it, that's okay, that's alright.
Is it yours, Kat? You're all dressed
Yeah,
up
it's
in
my
fancy-
rally, I'm running.
Yo!
It's the Lavender Lion Party.
You are the one of the best candidates in my opinion
Let's
so
go,
far.
let's go.
What are your
The
I
bar
mean,
is
our
high.
options
Go
are a
on.
tyrant and a child.
And a
It's actually a
and
deer.
Bar
and
is
a
so
goat,
high.
I think.
Actually, it's a Brit.
A what?
Yeah, so as
Oh,
Brit was
Is there a
saying,
fire outside? What's with that?
Oh, it's probably the
Lightning.
lightning.
Oh, okay, cool. Just
Yeah, I
lightning.
saw a bunch of lightning.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
as well, it was Bit's question, but what were you asking?
Oh,
Oh yeah, what's your thing? I have just got here, so I didn't even
Yeah.
start running. I have no idea.
My thing is, I've noticed one of the things is I've noticed the other parties are much more focused on creating like businesses in Spawn or fixing the aesthetics of Spawn. Personally, I don't think that should be my main priority as the leader of Spawn. I think my main priority, especially as the first president of Spawn, should be creating a government that's gonna have a decent system that's not gonna become corrupt and terrible. And so I think that should be my main goal as a president of Spawn. I think I should be protecting Spawn, creating a place where anyone and everyone is welcome. I think that's the main goal of Spawn. Everyone should be welcomed at Spawn, I believe that. Those are the main two things, I think. I think, also, I think Spawn should have more of a softer government than what the other two seem to want. Less, strong presidents and more of these soft guidelines, like, and asking for common courtesy kind of thing. Similar to what we had before, but
That's kind of
that makes
That's
sense.
kind of smart. I kind of like that.
oh, thank you. I thought about this a little bit.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I knew that.
But what
Well,
happens
let's
if a threat arises? What
yeah.
would you do?
What would you do if there's
Say Buster
them,
eventually
kill
as,
them,
you know,
kill
Oh my god,
it's
oh
not
my
a
god.
threat
okay?
now.
Okay,
I think it would
Buster
just
Kinney, calm down.
Hooray,
Depend on the
mob justice.
situation. I think it would depend on the situation and what that threat is. I think diplomacy should always come
Alright.
first, but
You know what? I'm gonna
you
shoot
know,
an
I mean,
idea
there
in
is a
your
whole
head.
lion part to my party name, so
I'm
I
gonna shoot
should
an
take them
idea in
out
your
if
head
it
as a
comes to
threat.
that.
Count.
Huh?
All right, I'm gonna shoot an idea in your head as a count, just in case, because I've been going back and forth about this one myself. Potentially, Buster gets enough power to take over the server and lock everyone in prison. What would you do?
Well, it sounds like I would be locked in prison, which would suck. I don't
That's
know
a fair
How would you
point.
claim power
How would you
for
prevent something
Unbreaking
like that from
3-0?
happening?
how I would prevent something like that from happening. I think. Is that on my side? Alright, never mind.
No, that was good.
Oh, sorry. Let me think. How would I prevent that from happening? I think if Buster wins and he has a decent following, that would be hard for us to overtake. I think I would recommend that we move away from Spawn for a time so
I
that we
think
can
all
gather
know that that's
resources
not
and
gonna happen. Buster winning.
I don't think it's gonna happen
I don't
either.
think
But
that-
I was playing into your
don't-
hypothetical.
I don't think anyone's voting for Buster. I won't lie. Like,
But let's say it's after the presidency. You are the president. Buster finds a way to get power
Mhm.
and attempts to take over the server.
Oh, okay. So it's after I'm president. Okay.
You've been elected at this point.
I've been elected. Right.
How would you
Alright, hold
prevent
on.
that and or stop this from happening?
Run it or stop it from happening. I definitely think, well, taking out some of the prison would be hurting his plan a bit. Making it difficult for him to lock people up. I think making sure everyone is sticking together, maybe pulling resources from the desert if they'll allow it, teaming up with people as well in other territories.
I mean, sounds pretty smart. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to make enemies out of any of the other territories or locations, or I don't know what we're calling them. So,
I think if Buster does become a threat, his first, attack
Mhm.
would not be the spawn. I think we're safe.
yeah.
I have a question. How are the votes actually being counted? Because
Where are you?
That is a good
Yeah, where is
question.
Oh, I'm fishing.
How
Oh,
do
of
you
course.
hear us?
I'm a bear.
That doesn't help
Bear
your
hearing.
case, bro. How do you?
Dude, bears can hear from very far away.
you can
Bears
hear
have
us
good ears, and
all
he's
the way.
smarter than the average bear, so his hearing's probably like
I
better.
am
or
He's smarter
something.
than the average bear.
Oh god,
Oh,
I'm on the floor.
Mr.
But
President, you
yeah,
are.
so like, how are the votes being counted? Because
Honestly, I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not the one that's like, holding the whole election thing.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Please allow me to check. I'll have to
Um,
look into that.
I have a question. So, at the previous rally, you saw Buster made very obvious threats towards the desert village as a separate,
Yes.
and the desert
Mhm.
village as a separate territory. How would you deal with us as? for
Personally,
lack of
I
a better
believe
word?
that because spawn should be a welcoming place for everybody, I don't think we should be getting involved in conflicts as much as we can, if that makes sense. I think I worded that sentence poorly, but I think we should just let the desert be what it is and allow it to become what it's going to become.
Yeah, anyone see that?
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it. I think it was behind me.
I did see it. It was very interesting.
does
Yeah.
anybody want a name tag?
Yes.
I'll take one.
I have one in
Talking
my
about it.
inventory, but I was planning on using it.
Well, I've
to
only
get
got
stuff
one,
to-
so I guess.
Oh, no, speak of the devil.
Videos.
Not that app.
Oh,
Those
Alright,
are videos.
whoever the first person to actually find me gets the name.
I know,
tag.
guys. We don't know he's we don't know he's here. So
That was
yeah,
non-canonical.
yeah.
Oh, there's a slime!
Oh wait, never mind. I got a second name
No!
tag.
Oh god, he's coming after me.
Thank you for the host B to the
Buster's
stream.
coming. I'd recommend at least
I got a question.
armoring
I mean,
up.
yeah, I'm armored up.
I don't have
already.
armor.
I don't
you-
have armor.
Would
Here,
you
here.
would you consider yourself okay? Well, my question has been
Ooh, a
ignored.
slime.
What were you gonna ask?
Or that helmet.
I was gonna ask Bit if Bit would consider
Hmm?
himself a Democrat or Republican.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't know what that is. Canonically,
Yeah,
I don't know
what
what that is. I
that?
consider myself Lavender Light.
Gun.
Oh,
No, no,
Wait,
no, bro.
wait.
Harvest
Wait.
hunting.
Here,
Sorry,
But yeah, I like that. I like
You're
Ow.
not very.
I like your
Have some hands count. Take this.
your why
Not
you're
with
running.
heavy armor,
You know?
Buster.
Everyone's running for completely different reasons. To have like someone running that's actually like just like okay, y'all need to like calm down and like.
well, I kind of usually like protecting what I helped create, so that's part of my
Quick
reasoning.
question:
I have a little
If
passion
you-
involved.
If you become president, would you give us the ability to sit down?
Can we have the sit down?
Oh my god,
My
blast
feet hurt
it,
so
please.
badly, guys. My feet
Oh
hurt
my
so
God.
bad.
I
I'm
have
so
not sat
tempted
down
to
in
add the
centuries.
slash hit plug into the server. Like, give me like 4 seconds and I'll do it, bro. Please.
Please. We need it so
Please.
bad.
I'm tired of crouching on chairs. Okay. They're not
Forget
even
everything
cool.
I've said before. That's what I'm mainly running for.
Canonically, we just have to crouch to sit
Yeah.
down. We haven't figured out how to sit yet.
We haven't.
We're not
That's on
at
the
that
list.
stage
They
of
didn't,
human
they didn't
evolution.
program sitting into the simulation.
We've figured out how to like magically enhance our gear, but sitting,
Fitting.
no, no, no.
Nah.
Nah, sitting
That's
wasn't
next
programmed in.
level.
That's something that I can't even process.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Oh, Toad's gone, huh?
So it
Look
has
at that.
disappeared.
Wow.
I'm
I
just
think you
doing
got
some
some
crime.
pretty good, not morals, but like a, what is it
Oh, you
called?
wanted a name
Hello.
tag?
Politics or yeah,
Like
ideas.
ideology. I don't know.
Yeah,
Not to
it's
get
not-
political, but
thank you.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've thought this out. I've planned it a bit. You know.
your campaign definitely seems to be kind of like, calm
Cohesive.
down.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs to calm down.
Yeah, that would be nice. A little calming down.
I'm gonna run for president. My platform is going to be nap time for everybody.
I think that's smart. I'll vote for it.
No, I mean, you definitely have my vote. I mean, like, you know, but before I was probably gonna vote for Canuck, but you seem to like actually have a platform.
Yeah. Thank you.
I
Like,
was
you
gonna
actually
vote
want to
for-
do something about it.
I was gonna vote for Phantom, but Phantom.
I
never
have
had a
no idea
rally,
who that
so
Oh, I
is.
didn't know.
I think that you got my vote, Kat.
Mhm.
Honestly.
I think it's everyone's vote.
Wow.
At least that's how I would have it.
I mean, there's only so many votes you need to secure.
That's a fair point.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, at this point, it really is like you versus Canuck. I mean, like, the only way Buster's winning is if the votes get rigged, and I mean, like, that'd be pretty cliche.
And I haven't heard from Phantom in a bit.
Yeah, what is Phantom's party? Or what is what
Goat-
are their?
Goat
It's
2021,
as dead as
but
their
I don't
name is.
know.
Ayo.
Ayo.
I don't think Phantom's done a proper rally. Phantom's
Yeah.
just announced that they're.
Still
Oh,
don't
okay.
know who that is.
Phantom is Desert Village. That's the reason I was going to
Oh.
vote for them.
The only
But-
person I truly trust in the running is Canuck, but that's all I can say. I don't know much
Hmm.
to go with there.
I get bad vibes from Canuck personally.
I usually don't trust people that, you know, decide to have an election and then run, you know.
So I
Set the whole
feel
government
like
around themselves.
I haven't seen
Kinda gave me
Canuck
that
around
vibe.
very much.
Toad, you have a shield.
So I don't
I
know.
feel like Canuck has bad meanings. I don't know. The vibe they give me off. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
same thing.
Yeah, no, Canuck seems to me. Canuck seems like they're gonna crack under the pressure.
Not
Like
to
they,
mention-
it doesn't. It seems like they can't take it. Like from my, and I've had like personal, off to the side conversations with them. It seems like they feel like they're running because somebody has to take down Buster, and they're placing far too much responsibility on themselves. It doesn't feel like they're running because they want to. It feels like they're running
Mhm.
because they have to. And frankly,
Right.
that doesn't tend to lead to the best decision making. You know, like, you know, I don't want to elect a president with a hero complex.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know Canuck very well, and then all of a sudden they're coming out. Actually, the first time I ever saw Canuck, they were coming at me with a sword at No
Oh.
Man's Land.
And I
so-
just
I don't think I
said a
really knew of
bunch of-
Canuck before I saw the poster.
I just said a bunch of metaphors and then played Connect 4 with them
Okay.
to see if they were
That's
like
pretty
good at Connect 4. So,
Were
like,
they?
I don't. No, they weren't
Oh.
very good.
I'm
They,
Okay.
they lost.
For 2
They
years.
lost pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like they lost to a vertical Connect 4.
Oh. Oh no.
How do you lose to a vertical?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost to a vertical. Watch it there, buddy.
Wow, you're really bad.
Okay. Yes. You know what? We shouldn't vote
Lose
for
to a
Canuck.
vertical,
We shouldn't
dude.
vote for Canuck because Canuck is bad at Connect 4.
No,
That's
I
the
mean,
reason
like,
I'm not
how do
running.
you lose to a Connect? In
Yeah.
order to lose to a vertical, you have to let the person put it in the same spot 4 times.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
can't remember
more
first.
than half the times you can
What are they
use
doing?
that column. I don't know, they're probably having a personal conversation that we shouldn't interrupt.
Let's interrupt it. Oh, hello.
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 How are you?
Hey guys, you want to see me be a pest? Watch
Wait,
this.
you're being a pest.
No, watch this. What I can be
What
a
are you
pest.
doing?
Watch this. It's very funny. Watch
Okay, okay.
this. Watch this.
Are they on the roof? Oh, no.
That'd
Oh,
be
I don't
kind of
want
cringe
to
if they were on
see.
the roof.
What are you doing?
Something very funny. No,
What?
I'll go from this angle.
Okay.
Enrique. Oh god.
I am infesting. I
Oh
am
my
an-
god. How'd you
I
get
am
up
an
there?
I am an infestation.
How'd you
How-
do that?
Wait.
I used dirt.
Bear infestation.
I bet I can get up there.
No, you can't. You need a block.
Is that a fucking challenge? Fuck. Okay.
You
yeah,
no,
I
you
don't think I can
legitimately
do that.
cannot. It's a block and a half.
Parkour.
You cannot jump that high. You
Can we
need
make
you,
this
unless,
a parkour
you-
area? Hold
Do
on.
you have
We
jump
should.
boost?
We should.
Oh well, now you.
I'm trying.
Alright.
I'm gonna watch this for a little bit.
Come on, you got this. Almost
Like all
there.
those TikTok videos.
Stop making fun of me. I can do it. I
No, no.
can do it. Fuck.
Oh.
Uh huh.
How
Uh huh.
did I fall off the back end?
So
No,
close.
no. Do this. Do this. Dang. Okay.
So
No, no, no,
close.
this- You gotta crouch.
You
You
gotta
gotta
crouch?
crouch.
You gotta crouch.
Crouch jump.
Nope.
It's crouch
Oh.
jump.
Oh, can you? Do you hit your head right here?
Yeah, because there's a block and a half of space.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, I tried.
How'd you get hurt from falling that high?
That's a
3
good
blocks.
question.
Oh, really? That's when you start getting hurt?
Yeah, I think like after 3 blocks, and technically
Oh.
you'd be going like 3.5 or something.
Oh no.
Oh god, I think I started flying for a second. No, you need the
Oh
dirt.
god.
Wait,
Is
somebody
there
pick
a
up
kick from
the
the
somebody pick
server?
up the dirt.
Oh,
Where
do
did
I
it
have the
go?
dirt? I have the.
I think it's already gone. Oh, never
okay,
mind.
yeah.
It's still here.
yeah,
It's still
it is.
with us. You want a door? Would that work? That way it's still parkourish. Oh.
Stairway.
Hey yo. Oh god. Oh god, I'm trash.
There you go.
Now I'm permanently crouched.
I had to open the door.
Jules is gonna be so confused.
Take it up there. There we go.
Yeah, no,
I
you
had to close
cannot
the door
jump this.
behind me,
This is
or else
Oh,
who
of
knows
course,
what would have
of course.
gotten in.
You never know what kind of infestation could get in.
I know. Nothing can infest our infestation.
Yeah,
It can't happen.
an infestation in the location.
Infestation.
Are we the infestation?
Yes.
Wow.
We're, the
I don't know how
we're
we
like
s-
ants in a wall or something.
I don't know how we snuck a bear up here, but we. But, yeah.
I am a very agile bear.
Bears can climb.
Oh, okay.
Bears can run at like 40 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
You
Um,
go in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah.
What are the
Yeah,
Olympics?
that's pretty cool.
I never tried though. It seemed very difficult,
Mm-hmm.
What,
couldn't
what
be
do you
bothered.
mean? What's the
especially the
Olympics?
winter ones. Like
Mm.
that'd just be horrible for my sleep schedule.
Yeah, you'd probably be too sleepy.
Yeah.
Why are they saying come back?
I don't.
Fuck.
I think that's
I fell.
to each other. Haha.
I sneaky sneak. Oh no.
Oh no. Map man.
Wait, no, no,
return.
no. Wait, hang on. Get over here. Get on this bed. Don't say anything. Let's see if they notice.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how long. Let's see how good they are at spotting infestations.
Wait, this is so strange. You're crouching, but I see your name tag.
I can
Well,
see your
yeah,
name tag.
What?
that's because we're in the block and a half space.
Hmm. And if you have
So
to
unless
use
you're
hold
actually
shift and it
holding
stops.
shift, yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
actually hold shift.
Alright.
This probably be even funnier with the trapdoor.
Can we? Wait, does anyone have a trapdoor? No.
All I had was a
Fine.
door. I didn't really take much with me.
Wait, AO screeny.
Yo.
We just throwing stuff now.
I'm looking at the torch. I was just emptying my inventory.
Wait, I can. Don't worry, I can get the. I can
I
get the
don't
wood.
need it.
I can get the wood.
I thought we were just
Yeah.
throwing things.
Are we gonna throw things off?
I don't know. I thought we
The
just were.
the little house ants.
Are we all? Wait, can we all
around-
fit on one block?
Let's see.
Maybe. Barely. Hey.
Ew, we can all fit on one block. Let's go.
I want them to just show. No, make sure you're sneaking.
Okay.
I'm.
Like actively holding the button. There you go.
All right. My pinky is on the shift key.
My pinky is also on the shift key.
Let's go. Let's go. Where's your
No.
pinky?
Typing.
Not
right
on the
now.
shift key.
Where's your pinky save?
Where is
Typing.
it?
Where is it?
It's
Give
on
me
the
your
shift key.
give me your
Okay, we're good,
pinky.
we're good.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Hey.
No.
What? Do not hit me.
What you say to me? What you say?
Oh, no.
With your
No, no,
menacing
no.
fishing rod.
A diamond sword?
No, don't worry. I also have the right to bear arms.
I'm going to stab you.
I feel like you've said that joke before, but it was just as funny.
It's because I named my bow the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Jesus H.
I think you
Christ.
guys have diamonds. I have like a wooden sword. That's it.
This is iron.
What the?
This is diamond.
That's more.
Actually, I have a bunch of diamonds at my house.
I
What the-
don't. Actually, I have a
I don't
few
go
that
mining
Toad
much.
gave me. Toad has given me all of my valuables, which is
I will now start asking for. No, come back.
No,
Infestation. We've lost one. We're down one.
Oh no,
Oh no.
we're down. This
I'm
is
gone.
bad.
This is bad. This is bad.
This is bad.
You're down
It's
and it's
bad.
bad. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, no.
This is a rally. I should be asking you more questions.
Oh yeah.
Let me
I
come
completely
back
forgot
over.
that this was a rally.
Yeah, I kind of figured we just like
The
naturally
rally was
came to an end.
I
But
thought
like,
the
if
rally
anyone
was
has
over,
more
like, 30
questions, like
minutes
come
ago.
here.
I feel like
Yeah.
I missed
No.
the main part, so let me like.
You
Oh,
did.
yeah,
The
you
rally was
did.
like 30 minutes ago.
It was at the hotel, and then we moved over here as a
Yeah.
field trip.
I
And then I
got
fished and I
lost.
gave people name tags.
On the way
Yeah,
from
I
the
feel like my
desert
rally was
village
fun.
to here, I got lost.
Oh, yeah,
Please.
I mean, again, it's
Fun.
like you don't have very big competition. You have a child, a tyrant, and a British person.
Yeah.
A child? Who's the? Wait, is Canuck? Canuck's
I
only a
don't
little
know
bit
if they're-
older than I am.
I don't know if they're actually a child.
I think.
We can
I
just
think
say
he is.
things, you know.
They give off child vibes.
I haven't really had that many conversations with Canuck.
I believe Canuck is. Wait, I don't know if.
Where'd she come from?
I think Canuck is 17.
Okay,
No, so a child,
child.
Older than me. I'm.
but
Child.
still a child.
Well,
I don't think they're coming.
I
don't think they're coming back. I don't think they're gonna see the infestation.
No, let's
This
take
was
the
like that one
infestation.
meme.
I want my eyeball back now.
One day
Take the
waiting
infestation.
for
Yeah.
Toad and Prof to come.
No, I can't leave. No, please. Oh, okay, I figured it out.
I mean, I
Doors
guess
are
we could,
difficult.
I guess we
Doors
could just
are-
like hang out at my cottage. I guess.
I've never seen your cottage.
Oh, it's very quaint.
Is it over here?
Kinda.
All right.
No, I own Lakeside.
Oh, there's a
Lake.
creeper watching us.
Yeah,
this
no,
is a
no,
cute
I
little
no, I
farm.
don't own the lake. I own Lakeside. It's just sort of like a coalition of buildings that are mostly
Okay.
located aside the lake.
Lake.
Lakeside. Oh, there's a guy. Behold, the right to bear arms.
Let's go.
You know,
Ow.
I got my arrow back.
people were like spending so long building like rally areas. I like the McDonald's.
Yeah, the McDonald's was
I
good.
think, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
I
how
love
you
the
won my.
McDoubles.
I didn't want to build a space.
I actually built that lamppost outside the McDoubles.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think
Why are we saying
let's-
uh-oh?
I think something is
This
happening.
let's not let's
Let's
leave.
join
let's
that
leave.
VC.
No,
Let's join.
I'm okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we might not have a choice. We might
Let's
not.
go. Let's go. Let's actually go.
All right. Okay. We were just here for the
let's
leave
vibes,
them,
man.
we'll leave them to this. Let's
Alright.
go to the cottage.
Mm.
I'll show you Lakeside.
We're having a nice
Yeah,
a
I
nice
don't know
lore
why
stream.
this
They're having a
stage is
not so
here.
nice lore stream.
The stage just kind of happened.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think this is
My
what we're gonna
horse.
use for the debate. There's only
Count, let
3
me show you my
microphones.
horse. Count, where did you?
Where did y'all go?
I have a horse.
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I get
That's
lost kind of easily.
Yeah, so do I.
Uh-oh.
He's bare.
Oh, he's got a hat.
Oh.
I'm bare knuckle brawling.
Oh my god, I love your horse.
Oh,
Big
Oh.
on.
I'm bare explosion brawling.
Is that your horse? It's very nice.
Thank you.
What's the name?
I don't know. We haven't named
Okay.
it yet. I had another
That's fair.
horse, but then Buster killed it, and now I
Oh,
want Buster dead.
no. Oh, okay. Eye for an eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
Horse for a life.
I mean, everyone needs to die at least once on this server. No, I'm kidding. No. No. I do not approve of death.
Whee!
Uh,
I'm ice skating. Whee!
my horse is ice skating. Whee!
Let's go. Wee. Woo.
I may or may not fix this later,
Oh, okay.
depending on my
Alright.
mood. Anyway, Lakeside. We should probably
Everything
get
is a
inside.
may or may not, you know?
Yeah, we should probably go inside. We should probably go inside.
I don't know where your house is.
It's at the end of the
Oh, it's
path.
up here. Okay, I see it. I thought this was it. Ow.
I'm trying
No,
to save you.
No,
I'm out of
I'm-
arrows.
I'm
Oh,
just
Don't
gonna
worry, I'll do
try
a
to
hostile
slide around
takeover.
them. It's fine.
I'll do a hostile takeover of that eventually.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, it's nice in here. It's
Yeah,
cozy.
Yep, it's quaint.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been here? Like in this
I've
house?
just been around.
All right.
Like a month, I guess.
Okay.
Felt the same
All right.
month ago. And I was just kind
Cool.
of like living in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bear
'Cause,
living
you know.
in the woods. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't seen you, like, at all since... I've only seen you around, like, I met you a few weeks ago, I think so.
I have
You've
been
been here a
very
month?
good. I've been very good at living only in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. Well, you missed quite a lot, my friend.
Yeah.
That might be a good
No,
thing,
I was
though.
just kind of like hiding out in the woods. You know how it'd be. Got to empty my mailbox.
Oh, I should set up a mailbox. That's smart.
Yeah, it's the mailbox.
Nice, nice.
And there
And
is
I
a
also
man
got.
screaming
I
outside of
also
my
would like
house.
to point. I would also like to point out that Santa. This mailbox was here when the house was made, and Santa was like, "Ah, yes, I'm going to put the delivery next to the mailbox."
had to put the sign on it though, you know. Oh, your horse.
Yeah. He's
Trying to
just,
run
he's
away.
just chilling.
Oh, I have
Okay.
I don't
He
have a
cannot
fence,
run.
but I do have a lead if you need one.
I
Ooh,
think I'll need one.
That is a creeper. I'm going to shoot it.
That is a creeper.
shoot it.
Look at
Minecraft's
him
good
go.
reaper.
Blowing up fucks.
Mhm.
I don't know if we can say
I
those
don't know.
words on Twitch.
Huh? Okay.
I don't really
Yeah.
know the whole song. Melvin. There's so many Melvins. I have
I
one.
tried to eat one of them once.
Actually,
I
yeah,
don't think
could
that
I
worked
have
out
a-
very well.
Could I have a lead, safe?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just killing another creeper.
And a fence post, if possible. I'll just steal one.
I don't have
actually.
a fence post, but
It's okay, I'll take one.
just tie it to the stage.
There has to be one around here.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna tie your horse to the stage real quick.
I built a new house after the whole apathy thing.
Oh, where's your new house?
It's right here. It's the same place as the old one was. I
Bet
used
your
a lot
horse
of the
has been
same
tied to the
materials. It
stage.
just looks a little different.
Count's house.
See, I have a Merry Christmas box.
Merry Cribbins.
I
Oh wow,
locked
this
in my
house
bed.
is way smaller than it used to be.
Yeah,
And balls.
I didn't need all the space. Little fireplace.
Merry Crimbus.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's the. I forget what's in here. Is it just?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just balls.
Ah, okay. Good book. Yeah,
You
okay.
have a nice house.
Oh, this is a neat little
Where did
bed.
Yeah, thank you. I think I want to change the color of it at some point because it's just white.
You could make it lavender. Actually, people might get the wrong idea.
Oh,
Purple
yeah,
isn't a
people
very
might get the
lovely
wrong
color
idea.
on this server.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why you said
Okay.
lavender. And you want to disassociate from the color
Yes.
purple
Yeah.
a bit. Are you okay? You were getting bodied by that skeleton.
I'm-
You alright? You have an arrow sticking out of you.
I do?
Oh,
Several,
here,
actually.
you.
I have several
Uh,
arrows
like
sticking
three.
out of me.
They kind of look like antennas.
I'm a bug.
Yeah.
Bzz,
Or
Bzz, bzz.
Shrek.
bzz, 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 bzz,
I like bug
Bzz.
better.
bzz.
Shark's
Bug
cool
a
though.
bit bug.
Bug. Oh, bit bug. That's fun.
Dude, I'm supposed to get wings. Toad and I won wings.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't be at that event because out of character I was hosting a Jackbox game night.
Oh, I was working out of character.
I was playing the game out of
So-
character, but
Okay, at what point are we gonna shift out of lore mode?
Oh,
Do
I'm
we-
probably gonna
do
just.
we-
I actually should probably end my stream. That sounds good.
I'm
It went
just-
on longer than I meant
this,
it to.
it kind of feels like we're sort of dragging this on.
Yeah.
And also, there's some non-canon thing I want to show,
Okay.
but
I'm gonna-
I
I'll-
want to wait until
I'll
we're,
just.
once
I'm,
I want to wait until
I
we're
actually kind of
officially
forgot I was
out of
streaming for a minute.
character.
I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream real
I
quick.
mean, no, you can show it on stream. I just want to be like, I can't show it in character.
Okay. I won't
wanna end
comment,
the
'cause I
stream.
still-
Canonically, my character wouldn't show any of his secrets on in character.
All right.
I'm just
I'll be back.
doing chill little lore. Bye bye count. Chill canon. In canon.
Okay, another minute. Wait, Bet, have you seen the egg?
I have. You showed it to me yesterday.
I don't remember who I've shown it to.
You showed it to me and Buster.
Hmm.
When horse.
Shown it to a few people.
Rest in peace, socks.
Oh, so I was thinking of like a third thing I wanted to add. Like I've thought of another improvement, which is essentially like making it a little bit deeper, like making the pit a little bit deeper and making the machine go a little bit deeper, but through that adding on that like layer that gets added in between that lava dispensers.
No, what?
So that
What's up?
and it'd still be like a 4x4, so it wouldn't cover every single bit of it, but that way it would like quickly. And I'm thinking of like adding a little delay using a repeater to sort of like make the signal become a second signal.
That's cool. Ooh, hold on.
But essentially using that so that it kills off a bunch of chickens immediately, so you don't have to risk getting entity crammed to death. Because I think that would be a good addition, and because the hoppers are there anyway, and the lava wouldn't be up long enough to destroy the carpet, I think it'd be a good addition, because then you just turn on the loading mechanism, and it brings up all the feathers and cooked chicken, provided it doesn't all burn to death.
Yo.
I showed it off on stream earlier. I have a creative super flat world I like to test stuff in, so I might like rebuild it in there, like rebuild it from scratch and like try to make that work somehow.
A redstone test world. That's cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
steal
yeah,
this
I do
wheat.
that
I
too.
hope no one minds.
What?
I don't know whose wheat this is, but I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna steal it.
Oh, is it just the community wheat?
I
Oh,
think so.
no, the community wheat's right here. Where are you? Where'd you go?
Not at the community wheat, I guess.
Wait, is that Nim's place? Are you at?
No, I don't. Is this Nims? No. This is Ginger. I'm not.
No,
sure.
that's potatoes.
No, this is wheat.
No, I was thinking. No, the spot I was thinking of was Nim's place, but Nim has wheat. Oh wait, no, I think I know where you are actually.
I need arrows. I'm out of arrows.
Oh, I've got a few on me.
Where are you?
I'm at Nim's place.
Oh, okay, let me come to. I'll come to you.
I can't believe how many times I've accidentally shown up in lore.
I'm back, by the way. I just ended
Hello.
my stream.
Hello. Okay, so
I'm still
I
gonna be.
I gotta come
live.
back up to the surface.
I'm still gonna be live, but it won't be like. I mean, it won't be entirely lore, but some bits will. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know how to say
just-
subtle lore without. I don't know.
I don't know. I was just talking about improvement because I'm like a redstone guy, so I was just thinking about like
Redstone bear.
improvements I could make to my current project.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not already, come back to my cottage.
Okay.
Also,
Oh,
Bet,
wait.
your horse is tied to the stage.
Yeah, I know. So.
So Count, have you seen the egg?
I have not seen the egg. I did not know there was an egg.
There is an egg, and
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna do what I've done to nobody else. I'm going to play Connect 4 with you, and
Oh.
based on the result of that, you might get to see the egg.
Okay. Alright. I'm on my way to the cottage. Oh, this is where you're playing Connect 4. Okay.
Lavender lion party. Let's fucking
Hello.
do this.
Oh, I'm yellow.
All right, would you like to make the first move?
Sure, do I have to go up there?
No, you can just put it on the. It's sand. No,
Okay.
well, it's basically sand.
There we go.
All right, cool.
Concrete. I think we should make a candy cane. Just joking.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
I
have
got the thinking nugget on there. There you go. I like watching it fall. I feel like it fits the Connect 4
Oh, if
lore.
you think this fits Connect 4, then I can't wait for you to see what comes at the end.
Okay.
I need more arrows.
And this is the part where I shut up and let you invest my brain. Wrap your arm around my neck. Alright, GG.
Oh no! I was so focused on my own. Here, wait, I
Yep,
have an
that-
idea. Now what? I'm just joking.
Right, no. And now what I want you to do is just,
Pull the lever.
yeah, pull the lever.
Pull the lever crumb.
Pull the lever through.
Pull the lever across.
What? No, that's... That wasn't what you were supposed to do.
Oh, my bad.
Oh wow.
Oh, I've got to... Okay, can I have the plank?
I can see everything.
Get out. No, I
Hold
I
on.
broke a plank so you could get out.
Oh, that was nice.
Can you put the plank back? Yeah. Okay. So
And then
just,
and then I.
okay, just throw your pieces in.
All right.
Just doesn't matter. Okay.
There we go. I thought it was a way for me to collect them. My bad.
No, I have an audit. No, I have a system for it too. See now, if I do
Oh.
this, just watch the barrel.
Okay, okay. There's torches. There's torches. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now I can now I reload Connect 4.
Nice. Whoop. Gone.
You would not believe how complicated doing this is a surprisingly complicated set. I cannot tell you how much I'm right here setting this up is so complicated.
That's
is-
funny.
Like it seems like it'd be very
I
easy
don't
to do.
understand redstone at all.
Incredibly
I think you
But it does seem
You're
very
amazing as well.
complicated.
Anyway, let's show you the egg.
Alright, I gotta see the egg anyway.
The egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to
Alright.
play Connect 4.
Alright, that's fair. Connect 4 is fun.
Alright, get in here. Anyway, as you should probably expect from me, it's behind this wall.
Ooh. Oh, there's chickens! Are they the egg?
No, this is the egg.
Is this the egg?
It's loading. 1 second.
Is that the egg? Is chest the egg?
I need a crafting table.
Is that the egg?
Hang on.
Hey.
And then the egg does this.
Oh!
Hold on, guys.
That
I'm gonna
doesn't
go
hurt me.
I
talk
wanna get out
to
of the
Prof
way.
and Toad real quick.
Chickens.
Hello.
I bet.
I bet.
Hope I'm not intruding on anything.
Oh, let
I
me take off
swear.
my armor.
Don't worry, we dealt with everything. And
Yeah, I
you know
saw.
what?
Are you guys okay?
Don't expect
we're
Buster to
fine.
be around here
We're fine.
anytime.
Yeah, Buster-
That's
We
concerning.
didn't. Buster.
we
Buster
didn't
isn't
kill
dead.
Buster.
We didn't kill. We're not.
You didn't
that-
kill
that-
him.
That wouldn't make sense to kill Buster after being mad at Buster for killing people.
Uh huh.
It.
What?
Buster's powerless. He's not. He's not who you think. He's not
Not a
this
threat.
power hungry. He's not a threat. He's.
Yeah.
He said he said he killed Glitchy, and he
Oh, he
he liked
admitted
it.
it.
He liked it. He said he. And then we proceeded to chase him down into the nether, trapped him in a hole, made him take off his armor, and made a threat.
Threatened his
If he ever
life.
comes back here, you will see the end of it. And I know how this world works. Everyone comes back. If you're not have some like deadly disease, everyone comes back. So I'll make sure every time he does back, he gets the end of my axe. I will not sleep until he changes.
You two terrify me.
I mean, if we weren't here, I mean, like Buster would have been like, oh,
No,
I'm
yeah.
Buster."
I said it to him, and I'll say it again. It's people like his blood that I enjoy on my hands.
Wow. Okay. That's.
Well, that's a
Concerning.
bit too far, man. I don't
You
know
know
about
what?
that one.
You know what?
I know
He's a
I
bad
like
guy.
almost like ended his life,
He's a
but
bad
like
guy.
still, like I know he's bad, but like it's I don't know. It's not right to pick on someone for certain something and then do the same thing yourself.
You're not
That's
a
why-
hypocrite. I respect that.
That's why I gave him so much pity after like he killed Gucci, because he like at first he said he didn't want to, and he was like his will or whatever, and that's why like I didn't treat him like the way I treat him now. But after he said that, like I snapped. I was like, that dude, like he, I don't, I just can't. A lot happened in the last like
Yeah,
20
I
minutes.
can tell. I'm definitely coming at the end of a something. You're both alright though, right?
He's scared.
I'm not asking about Buster, I'm asking about you guys.
Oh yeah, we're okay. We're all right.
Prof?
I'm fine.
Hmm.
It's not the first time I fought him.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, like you should have seen it. It was so cool. Like Buster Block, like he had no armor on. We gonna take off his armor. He was like in a hole. Like oh, but he died. He was like in like that kind of
yeah,
situation.
his whole thing was like, get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Yeah, we did like the exact same thing, and he looked so funny. He was like he was shaking. He was like he was yelling. He was like pleading.
Bro, I should have got a screening of that one.
You guys are fucking sick.
Bro, someone should have clipped that. I won't lie. Like that was pretty cool. I won't lie. But
Make that one into an NFT.
Buster shaking and crying in a hole and turning it into... I'm just imagining like the selfie.
me
You
and
know that
Prof just
TikTok
holding
trend?
it.
You know the TikTok trend of Bed Wars YouTubers where they trap people in obby and they just go pose, pose.
Dude, someone needs to edit that. Holy, that would be funny. Anyways. But yeah, Buster, he's not a threat around here. If he comes back, me and Prof know what to do.
Comes back,
Which-
he'll meet the end of my blade.
Actually, I feel like, can I kill him? I feel like we can both, like,
You can get the kill.
you can do most of the damage, so I kind of want
I-
Okay,
I
thought,
just-
I
I
thought
just
you guys
wanted
were
to-
anti-kill Buster. Are you?
We-
You guys are
I
so
never said
confusing.
anti.
Okay,
Well,
he said anti.
I was for a while, because I don't think killing him is right. But if I know his plans, I know what he's gonna do.
What are
we
his
can't
plans?
have-
Share with the class, Toad.
He if he does get elected, he's not treating this like an election. I mean, that's known. Like, you can assume that, but
Mm-hmm.
he's becoming a dictator. He's gonna force people to do work for him. He's gonna do all this, and I'm not. Watch out.
This is what we
I
did to
want
him.
jalapenos.
Well, we
Okay,
didn't.
Well, it
we
wasn't
didn't.
that violent, but
Okay. Yeah. Remind me to not get on the bad side of you guys.
No. It's like if it's only because Gochi was kind of like my best friend, and then I mean Gochi's doing better now, but
Right.
I can't. I can't. He doesn't know. I can't.
Oh, he
can't
doesn't.
say
Oh,
that.
okay. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But-
understand.
All we know is everyone's doing better. Bunny's back. Bunny's
Yeah.
back.
Quote unquote. Bunny's back.
It's looking up a tiny bit. We're dealing with Buster.
Yeah. I
There's
don't know.
some rule being set here.
I appreciate your optimism, Toad. But I don't know about... I'm not quite sure about all of that. I don't know if things are looking up exactly.
Listen, man, I have a rough month since I've been back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to be
Okay.
happy for once.
I understand. You can be happy. It's okay, man.
This sucks.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, well, let's just say that before it, Anyway,
You guys saw Count's rally. What do you guys think? I know you're pretty pro Canuck, Prof, but
I'm mostly indecisive to be fair.
mm,
I
Canuck
don't
is just
think-
the only one I trust as a friend.
I don't think Canuck's a good leader.
why do you say that?
They remind me of Buster very much, except for the whole prison murder
Thank you.
part.
Yes. Okay.
But they remind me of them a lot. Powered, hungry. They want they mean bad means, but they're gonna come across. They're like your boss at work. When they're trying to be all sappy to you and
They're
patting the
like-
shoulder, hey, what's up? But then as soon as you turn it back, I hate that employee. I'm gonna
Look,
fire
it's
them
Nim.
tomorrow.
Hi, Nim. Hi, Nim.
No,
Hi, Nim.
they're
Hi,
just
Nim.
they're
Hi,
just
Nim.
gaming.
Hi, Nim.
They're just
Hi, Nim.
Game too hard, I guess.
Hi, Nim. Hi, Nim. Hi, Nim.
This is the saddest thing I've seen all day.
Nim, please.
We literally trapped a
Hi,
poor man in a home who was
Hi, Nim.
crying for his demise, but
Okay.
this is just sadder.
I'm
Oh
just
my god, why
trying to be
is on me?
friendly.
Yeah, I need to work on my whole friendliness. I'm not a bad person, but like
Come on, you just need to maybe have a less of a resting bitch face.
You want that
Well,
buster
listen,
block in
listen.
the hole? Yeah.
Listen,
you
I
get that
can't-
screening in one.
I've been doing research on my eyes and why like I'm one constantly angry, two my like whole head changes colors like every other month.
Is that a
I
what are you, like a
it's-
mushroom frog
like a mood-
toad
mood
elf
light.
thing?
I'm a mushroom, but I'm like a moonlight as well. Like whenever or like when I came back
Hydrate,
from
okay.
the infection, my eyes were like really red, and I was
Mhm.
like, it's like I figured out that's like when
remember.
I'm angry.
That's
and-
called weed. That's what weed does to your eyes.
This is your brain on drugs.
When
I've never
I-
done shrooms before.
When I would just when I was just talking to Buster, my eyes my eyes were constantly hurting. I feel like they're twitching. But I'm working on like glasses, right? And then the glasses are gonna it's gonna be like contacts with glasses in one. And so they're gonna like fix my eyes so I'm not
So they're just contact.
they're the contacts but like special contacts so like I can fully control my
I mean,
emotions.
does it really matter, or do your eyes affect the way that you feel?
I'm pretty sure
was
they're
it-
just contacts.
Well, if something triggers me, like if, for example, Buster killed someone I cared about, which
Yeah.
has happened, uh, like all like my eyes will trigger something, like they'll change a color or whatever, and then I'll stick in that feeling for a while.
Oh,
And
so
right now I'm in like a calm like chill phase. That's why I'm not too worried about things. But like when they like switch colors, that's when it's like I can't really control it, and it's not fun. But
yeah, it doesn't sound like the best time. Are you sure you're not on drugs?
I if this was all drugs, oh my god, I'd be so happy.
If this entire thing was just a really long trip.
Oh my god, I'd be.
I think he's on shrooms. Nah, just kidding. I'm on opioids
Hi Blaze,
right now.
welcome to the stream.
I'm on that melatonin, bro. You know me.
Wow.
That was a targeted joke. I'm sorry. Take this.
I've been in need of more ender pearls.
But yeah,
Prof
Dude.
getting high on melatonin.
Oh, I gotta do that. Uh-oh. I haven't taken my melatonin. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you for the hugs, B.
April Floozer, go to AFK.
It's okay. I'm lore streaming too. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take over.
What do we do?
Hi, Prof.
Do you canonically just like when you're talking to your friend IRL, you just like kind of stop and say "I'll be right back," and then your body just goes into like a still
And you just
motion?
Yeah, you know, it happens.
It happens. But I think it's looking up.
Yeah.
While this dude's gone,
Mhm.
me and Juice are working on Glitchy.
You are bringing her back.
Yes.
Do you mind if can I see?
Not sure. Gonna have to talk to Juice.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Juice doesn't even know I can talk to Glitchy, which is the kind of funny part. I just asked, "Oh, can I work on Glitchy with you?" And like, okay.
You should probably tell Juice. I'm sure
I don't wanna.
she's like insanely torn up about.
Yeah, but that information kind of kills your whole morale about this place, and like what you go for. That's why I haven't told him yet. He's very like.
What
He's
do you
very
mean?
like.
Like,
I mean, think of it. When I told you, like, your opinion on other people changed a lot. Like Shrimp. Shrimp's not a bad person. Shrimp's like a good friend of mine now. We made up. They came
Shrimp
back to
is
Spawn.
gone. I don't even know where Shrimp is.
Well, Shrimp came back like around a week ago. They got the letter I sent them, and
They came
We
back and
made
they
up.
didn't bother to say hi to me, or Soda for that matter.
they They really wanted to. Don't get me wrong. They wanted to stay, but they just couldn't. The pressure was. They thought that you guys wouldn't like them after what happened, so they do miss you guys.
Mm. You know, we found their library.
Have a library.
I've realized something,
Hmm.
right? So we're always talking about like president this, president that, but like Liberty Mutual lets us customize and save
I'm
on what we need. So like, oh,
I thought you were gonna come back. I was like, is this man really like taking melatonin and thinking about lore?
I mean, yeah, gotta sleep tonight.
You sleep on the lore.
But
Well, one on the lore, it takes a while to kick in.
yeah, I don't know. It's very. I'm not gonna. We just talked about trees and how they should
Yeah.
be polished a bit differently.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
But can you read? This?
Can I read? I can read. I didn't graduate
You know,
high
I
school,
feel
but
like
I can kind of
I
read.
feel like I'm being excluded from something here. Almost,
worry about it.
you know,
Don't
lied
worry
to
about it.
about
don't
like
don't worry about
trees
it.
and stuff.
No,
Oops.
it's the book is about Dr. Seuss and why the trees are important.
Mhm.
All right, yeah.
The lore
No,
aspect,
yeah.
you know?
Save an
Yeah.
MP scientist.
Nothing else.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't any
Nope.
emotion. I got to
At
tell
all.
Shrimp about this.
Not a certain person.
So hard not to.
Person? What? Wait, what do you mean?
What's the book about, Toad? What is the book about?
Don't worry about it, Prof. I
About
can't wait to
doctors.
figure
One
more
fish,
about
blue
this
fish, red
marriage
fish, blue
and
fish.
apathy.
One is very
Some
tall,
emotion
one is very
seems
small.
okay.
One has a book, the other one is shook. You
Alright.
know?
You ever heard of green eggs and ham?
I gotta. I fucking can't.
One has a book, the other one is shook.
I gotta
Oh,
get to
but-
juice fast. Which
Yeah,
is
don't worry about it, man. It's better. Trust me, it's better.
Better that I think it's Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, just it's Dr. Seuss. That's all you need to know. Don't worry about it, okay? That's what I took from today.
Mhm.
You know, I can you like step over there for like a good 2 seconds?
No, I'll just go back to my house. If
Okay,
you know
I'll
me,
meet you there later.
Oh, bye bye, Prof.
You know about shrimp, right? I told you.
Yeah, you told me
Oh.
everything about how they're a scientist.
Shrimp, when Bunny came back, me and Shrimp were like, after that happened, we kind of like walked away and we talked about how that wasn't possible.
I mean, listen, dude, I haven't seen Bunny around at all. I don't even know if, like... Listen, Toad, you're a great guy, but I don't know if... I
You
don't
saw
know.
it, right? You saw Bunny has been reconnected.
I see a
We
lot
all
of
saw-
things, Toad.
Yeah, everyone sees things, but we all saw it. Everyone saw it.
Mm-mm.
That's the thing. It's not like some hallucination. Like everyone has seen the like it happens the same when Bunny died, when Glitchy died. They had disconnected like kind of things pop up in everyone's faces. The same thing happened, but it said reconnected. I saw Bunny. I talked to Bunny. They're not. I'm not like. I wouldn't be like talking about this like
But
like as like they're
are they
there's-
the same, or...
they act normal. They're just a bit confused. But I just me
normal,
and
like before
like-
everything?
or yeah, this me and Shrimp were talking like Shrimp is a scientist. They shouldn't like they know that that's not possible to reconnect. That's why we're like, except for like Glitchy, because Glitchy is like a special case. But like it
Glitchy's
just
a
not.
special little snowflake.
That snowflake is currently yelling at me right now. But like it's like like I don't know how it happened, and we're not sure if that's funny.
You think that it's apathy
I just
or something like that?
what I've gotten from apathy is it's like it's not really like it's not a thing. It's not a illness. It's more like a it's just like inner thing. I can't like I've been researching that ever since Bunny came back, and I just can't put my finger to it on what it is. I thought it was lack of emotion, but then Bunny comes back. You know that's not Bunny, so it can't be apathy because apathy is lack of emotion. But I feel like it's apathy trying to like disguise himself to like attack us again. Because before we had all the crying obsidian, there was apathy attacking people, and it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, when we were infected, could you like fake emotion?
But I
know.
don't think that infection was the same between what we had and then apathy. I think it was different. I think those are two like separate things. That's why I've always called it the infection, not
Mm-hmm.
apathy, because that's just the word we put it as. But like, I don't think they're the same thing. Remember in the jail cell, like the original jail cell, like down there,
Yeah,
when Bunny was in the cage and they started to grayscale, their like mask turned black and stuff like that.
yeah, and all of the stuff started. Yeah, I remember. At first, we thought they were just sick, but
Yeah, I think that might have been apathy, and that was like the total effect. But then I feel like when I tried to like test it, because I was gonna help them juice and glitchy on their studies until I touched the piece of crying obsidian
and
just to
then
like study it, and then that
everything
started spreading. I
went to
still don't know how that happened, but I
yeah.
think I think I started the infection. As sucks it is to say.
You
I
think?
think I may have caused all of that, and then Bunny somehow got this apathy thing.
Hmm. That doesn't explain how Count and I got it though. Like we never touched. At least I don't know about Count, but I never touched Crying Obsidian.
Well, when we were infected, I think maybe I got the infection, then me and Bunny like we ran away, and then I like Bunny touched crying obsidian, got infected or whatever with the purple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we just got you and Count. We just had to. When I was infected, I slightly remember like in a cave somewhere with Count, and like just giving them a piece of crying obsidian, and I think it used to like spread like it would like spread very like whatever like you had it in your hand if you walked around or like near somewhere, it
Yeah, it
just like spread.
spreads. On that
And
note, why is Buster like he can't get infected?
I don't know. I'm not sure
Hmm.
really. It's very confusing. This whole simulation just kind of it's just kind of wanky,
It's also
but
weird.
it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to like it really sucks being like an actual normal person in the simulation when you know
It's
there's more scientists, and then you're just like you're like trying to glue things together, and it's just like oh like why can't they just do it for us? They're like the
bro.
scientists.
This is like it's like a video game.
Yeah, yeah. It should be called like Minecraft or something.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
But I just I've been doing that for the past while, and that's why I'm not really phased by Buster. That's why Prophecy's Buster, like he always talked about, what are you gonna do with Buster attacks? What if you're gonna do? That's why I don't see Buster as a threat, because the real threat is apathy. It's not anyone here.
The real threat isn't the people; it's the thing that we're in. Do you think apathy was? You talked to Shrimp. Is apathy supposed to be here? Is it like a challenge or something?
I don't think I asked Shrimp about that. When I saw Shrimp earlier, I had so many questions. I just like kept throwing. I couldn't really think. But what I'm getting is apathy, because apathy's been here since like day one.
Right.
I mean, like we thought it was a statue. It clearly wasn't. We thought it was like
The jail
Bunny
cell.
the jail, but it
Um,
wasn't. That's my only logical thinking on how Bunny's back. Cause there's no way like a glitch happens and Bunny's back. Like, it's not possible.
mhm. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. I gotta go talk to Prof though. I kind of
Yeah.
am
Sorry.
thinking and like that's okay. I
I
got
didn't
lots
want
of
to scare him off,
thinking.
but like,
Yeah,
why
I'd
why
rather
aren't you telling him?
he's despite him being like he's like a fighter and like he has this go. Ow.
Sorry.
I'd rather him because we need more like I feel like too many people are. I feel like it's better if like there's not many people like with that kind of knowledge. Because if we go around telling everyone, then everyone's gonna be fighting against that, and like the sanity of everyone as the people is just gonna fall down, and
Right.
everyone it's just gonna drive into like chaos. And I feel like having the people like Prof and Count who like genuinely want to make this place better and
Mhm.
help us, the people who do know, try to like figure out all this. Because if I can't do research of like apathy if the world is currently at war.
Right. Gotta
So
keep things and yeah.
that's why, because Prof is like the one of the most like the people we can trust. Like one of the people that like aren't trying to pull like a sly move or
Mhm.
anything like that.
Prof. Prof is like deep down. Prof is genuinely a good person.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't really done anything wrong, like at all.
Yeah. He's made a few bloody comments, but
Well, yeah, that's just him trying to look tough. I mean, has he killed someone? I don't think so.
well,
But yeah, I'm gonna go catch up to him.
all right.
Thanks for the talk.
I'll see you around, Toad. If you need anyone who knows about like the scientists and stuff, if you need anyone to help with the research, I'm always available. If you don't want to tell anyone else.
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
Gotta
See
go
ya.
catch up this one. Bye.
Bye bye. Hmm. Blah. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Dude, everything is so fucking messy on this place. In this place. Die. Yeah. Everything is so weird. And oh, my horse is over here still. I don't even know what's going on half the time. Prof villain arc? No, no, no. Prof is hot stuff. What the fuck? Prof isn't a villain. No, we were just talking about how Prof is a good person. Like, he genuinely wants to keep people safe. That's cool. There's not a lot of people who are like that still. Okay, now what's happening in the BlackOutSMP is their new stuff. It's just kind of what we've been talking about. Like, a Count is apparently running for election. Honestly, I think Count has my vote. I think Count has the best, like, obviously, I'm not siding with Buster, because, duh. I don't really like Canuck very much. They give me bad vibes, and I have my reasons. But, yeah, I'll probably vote for Count. And then, what else? I guess Toad is trying to figure out, like, stuff with Shrimp, who's a scientist in the real world, and save, and Bunny's back, and there's apathy. I haven't seen Bunny. So, I guess, beside my better judgment, I might have to trust Toad. Yeah, sadly. Not sadly, so Toad is chill. Maybe Toad is a good person as well. Dude, Count took my pants and my helmet and logged off. I need a new pickaxe. Why do I have diamond? I could have netherite. Hold on, I'm gonna... just real quick. Lavender Lime Rally. Count wouldn't mind if I took this. Oh, hi, Nim. Hello. Hi, Nim. Okay. I'm taking down the balls. We don't need that. Wanted. Netherite. Pick. Bit. Spare netherite. Pickaxe. If anyone has one, dude, that'd be fucking awesome. I think I need one. Hello! Hi! Yeah, that's all. Boop boop boop, where's my horse? Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see the stream yesterday, Nin got me a horse. Look. Woo! I still don't know what I'm naming it. It's so cool. Alright. Bye bye, Nim. Bye bye. No shit. Wait. Oops. Last night, I didn't think Glitchy would have remembered me, but then she guessed. Aw. Yeah, it's really cute when, like, streamers remember. Yeah, that's happened to me a few times when, like, a small streamer remembered me in their chat. Warmed my heart. Oh my god. I was just gonna put that up on the community board to see. Toad is now just making the lore depressing. Listen, it was always depressing. You can't escape it, mister. But you're amazing. Thank you. You are amazing as well. Oh, I needed to... Oh my god! Yo! Yo! Am I gonna get another right pick? This is awesome. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Toad and I talked. Important talks. Where should I bring it to? SG Nim Hotel works. That's where I am right now, so I'll just don't want to have them walk too far. I still don't know what to name my horse. If you guys have any names, put them in chat. What happened? I talked with Toad. We talked about shrimp and what we had discussed earlier, or a few days ago, a few weeks ago. I don't know how long. Time is confusing. And then I'm losing my train of thought. I didn't take my ADHD meds last night. I don't know if you guys can tell. And then I just put a sign up on the spawn announcement board. If you guys don't know that this is a thing, spawn announcement board. I was looking for people who wanted, what am I saying? I was looking to see if anyone had a spare netherite pick, and Nim has one. And yesterday, I spoke to Nim for like one of the first times, and Nim gave me Socks the horse, and then Buster killed Socks the horse. So now I want Buster dead. Not literally, because that's bad. And then Nim got me a new horse. Yeah, and this is the horse. Roxy? Oh my god, Nim is amazing. Yo! Yes, this is the horse. Should I name it Roxy? Are we naming the horse Roxy? I'll name the horse Roxy. Roxy in honor of Blaze. Take your ADHD meds. I will tonight. I have to take them at a certain time. I can't take them whenever. I'll name the horse Roxy. Yes, I do have ADHD. Yeah. They're heading to spawn. They're coming to spawn. This is Roxy the horse now. Do I have a name tag? I do have a name tag! I'll name it when I get back to the desert village. So yeah, the lore has been pretty whack recently. Yep, apparently Shrimp came back from her fucking hideaway or whatever. Didn't bother to say hi to Soda or I. Man, what a world we live in. At least I got Roxy. I gotta introduce Roxy to Pebble. I should introduce Roxy to Pebble. It's good. A gas broke the portal. Oh no. I'll come in and help fix it. Here, hold on. Let me... When are you going to end your stream? Oh, thanks, I know you want me gone that badly. No, you don't need to remind me on the... Oh. I have a flint seal! You don't need to remind... I have someone who reminds me on the daily, it's okay. When am I gonna end stream will be... I don't know. I want to get this pickaxe from Nim. And then I'll probably end. Should you name your sword? The drawing pen. Where in the... Oh, is it the other spawn portal? Oh, wait, I have to... Oh, because you have to go to... Ah! Thank you, Prof, for the raid! Thank you so much. I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope your lore was very sad. No, I hope you had a lovely stream, man. Oh wait, MSG. The portal is still working at spawn? Oh wait, they might mean the other one. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes, welcome Prof Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Do they mean this one? Lol. Haha, funny. Funny. Haha. I'm so sad. What? I thought, what portal do they mean? Yeah, I'll end stream after I get this pickaxe from them. MSG. I'm confused. It is working. Also a bit, I made a new tail if you haven't already seen. Oh yeah, I saw. Thank you for putting me in the S tier. Oh, I see. Okay, let me. Ooh. I'll just. SG. Ah. Nah, don't know. Wish me. Oh, good luck turning the lights off downstairs. What you expect, you're always in S tier. I didn't say that. I just said that I was thanking you for putting me in S tier. Because I saw the one from earlier today. You're gonna do it? Do what? I'm finally gonna beat the Ender Dragon. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I've never beat the Ender Dragon on my own. That's a stream that I want to do. I want to do just like a... Okay, this is a stream plan. Stream plan. I'm not ending stream. Don't worry, I'm still getting my pickaxe. Maybe I'll have a chat with Nim. Or, what was I gonna say? I've never... So this is a stream that I want to do. I want to do a stream where I speedrun the game and I beat the Ender Dragon. Cough, cough, Laura. Yes, exactly. Or, I want to do a stream where I beat the Ender Dragon for the first time on my own, and I'm speedrunning for the first, or not for the first time. I speedrun all the time, but I never beat the Ender Dragon. And this would also be like a Q&A with not only content creator bit, but also character bit. Like a ask me anything in character. Or like you can ask me, like, content creator bit anything about character bit, or ask character bit questions. Like, I think that would be cool if you guys are interested in that. I think ask me anythings are very fun. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, yeah, that's a stream that I've been wanting to do. Like, just kind of chilling out and speedrunning, beating the Ender Dragon. And doing a character ask me anything. I think, yeah. But good luck, Burr, in beating the Ender Dragon. I believe in you. You can do it. Hell yeah. Do 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 do. Speedrun. Do 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 do. Dude. Oh shit. Oh no! Nim! Oh no. Maybe I should come help them. Dude, when are you available? Because I want to hang out with you. Oh, I won't be available for the next upcoming week because of, I'm going out of town next week until the 27th, I think, for holidays stuff. Yeah. So, probably after then. Do you want me to come help. I don't know. I don't know if Nim... I was gonna say, do you want me to come help you get your stuff back? But she swam in lava, so... Uh-oh. Aw, thank you for the hugs. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. It's Canuck. Horse. Come on, Roxy. Are we naming the horse Roxy? Oh, if you guys don't know, so there was a Kahoot, I just burped. There was a Kahoot, like a BlackOutSMP Kahoot a few days ago, and, if a cast member participated, the first and second would win an Elytra. Me and Toad won first and second, so we're getting Elytra soon, and whoever was not a part of the server who played would get a tour of the server and be able to get whitelisted. And that was and Burr got that, so Burr gets to tour the server. Oh god. Let me... Oh no, because I don't have any... Ah. Posture check. Okay. I am checking the posture. Oh. Flipping gases at the portal and I'm trying to fix it and it blew up the ground around me. I'm so annoyed. I'm going to murder cats. Nim is out for blood. Next time you have a Kahoot live, can I be in it? Yeah, of course. We're gonna do, we'll definitely do another Kahoot. We just need to get more questions. I don't know how I'll get in, but can try. I could get in through... Okay. Hydrate. Okay. Tasty. Water. Another posture check. Okay, you guys are gonna make me break my back. I need the posture check though. My posture is very poor. Can I suggest a person for you to raid when you end? Yeah, probably. I mean, there's a channel point redemption for that. But, yeah, I'll probably just... You can say whoever you want. I was probably gonna raid Chalubi. Because Chalubi's live right now. Or whoever goes... If someone goes live soon. I don't know. Horse. Horse. Roxy. Toad! I don't know if Toad's seen Roxy. Another posture check. Prof. I swear to God. I'm gonna become like a... posture. The streamer is a small streamer? Well, yeah. Oh my god, okay. Tasty. Tasty, tasty water. The fuck? Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Yo!
Hello.
Hello. Ah. Ah. I got a horse. I got a horse.
I see that.
You see my horse?
Yes, it has diamond horse armor.
Yes.
Or are you almost done with your stream?
Am I almost done with my stream? Yeah, just one more thing. I gotta get my pickaxe and totally not do lore for a little bit. Because I don't do
Oh,
that
you are
at
going
all.
to do lore.
That's what. Yeah, I'm still in here for a reason.
Oh my god. I thought I heard you talking about like who to raid, and I was just like, oh, a bit's closing up. I'm fine to join up. Oh, that's fine.
Not yet.
Whoops.
You can be here. It's okay. Nim is
Yeah.
dying in lava.
I am just the voice in your head that is doing calculus homework.
Oh, calculus homework like a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I have an AP progress check.
Ugh. I have a.
I got my
2
grade
test
back
now.
for the test we took on Friday and Monday. It is the lowest test score that I've gotten in a while.
Toad IDK. I mean, what did you actually? Don't say what you get.
I got a 79. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, I didn't know you were going to guess it.
It's okay. That's a low for you.
Yes.
That's almost a C. I mean, it's almost
It's
a B. I
C
mean.
plus.
It's almost a B. That's really good. Fuck.
One of the smartest people that I know got 85%. My girlfriend got 55%. And one of my really good friends in that class got a score that they were too ashamed to actually show me.
Hold on. Nim is here. I'll talk to you in a little bit, Buckle.
Alright.
Ah!
Hi.
Hello, Nim!
Hi.
I saw you dying earlier. Are you alright?
Hi. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I really, that was so frustrating. I was
It's okay.
just, anyways,
Are you alright?
no, no,
No.
it'll be okay. Pickaxe,
Oh my god.
pickaxe, here.
Pickaxe! Oh! You are a legend.
Ah.
Oh, thank you. I'll trade you. It's not very good.
I don't
Dude.
need a pickaxe.
You just. How did you just have this on hand? This is like a.
I
You have another one!
no, that's mine.
Sorry,
Not for
no,
you.
no, I'm not taking it. It's just you.
I have an abundance of things.
Oh my god, you're loaded.
Shush. We don't talk about it.
Okay, whatever you say.
I don't have shoes at the moment.
I can see. I don't have pants or a helmet. Count took it
Oh.
and kind of left. It's okay. I'll get it
well,
back.
Do you need pants?
Do you just like have that on you?
Well,
No,
not
it's
right
okay.
now, but I can go get pants.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'll just get it back from Count when they come back.
They took your pants?
No. I gave it to them in case they got attacked, but then they never gave it back, and then they logged
I
off.
see.
So I'll get it back eventually. But for
Someone
now.
stole your pants.
They stole my pants, man.
That's kind of entertaining.
It's funny.
How's the horse doing?
The horse is good. Thank you so
you
much.
have a name?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat named it Roxy.
Ooh,
Also,
that's a good name.
Blaze says hi. I don't know
Oh,
if you know.
hello.
Blaze. Wow. You got a hello, Blaze. Good job.
I think Save is online if you need a name tag.
Oh no, I have one. I got one from Save.
Oh, I see.
I'll use the anvil back at the desert village. Yeah, this is Roxy. Thank you for getting me 2 horses, even though
You're
one
welcome.
was brutally murdered by Buster. I'm surprised I haven't seen you around sooner. Like,
I I I prefer to stay away from people.
not a people person.
No, not exactly. There's just been too much stuff.
Did you?
It's called bastard. Sorry. There's too much stuff that's been happening, and the more that happens, the less I want to be around people. Cause I used to live at the hotel.
You did?
Actually, well, I helped build the hotel.
What? Your spawn
Yeah.
crew?
I built the basement. Like all of it.
How did I not know?
I
didn't know you
I
were
don't know.
I didn't know you were spawn crew.
Yeah, I built the entire basement and like the storage system, like the chest, and then the enchantment room, and then where the portal used to be, and then I made the crops and everything.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Count is the one who came in and did the wood paneling and everything, but I hauled it out. Bunny and I built the mine.
That's I mean, I knew those people built spawn. I didn't know you
Yeah, I did
built.
this.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did I Sorry, I feel bad for not knowing.
Well, so the thing is, the whole trial happened, and then suddenly, well, because when we started out, all of our beds were down here. Like, it was like, where was it? I think it was right here. All of our beds were right here because we all slept in the same room.
Huh.
And then Yardcat died, and then the trial, and then suddenly there were rooms in the hotel, and my bed was gone. And it was just a scary situation, so I moved somewhere.
You moved to the mines, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the map.
Sinuses,
They're just
Nin's
over here.
mines.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew you lived in spawn. I just always thought that you lived in the mines.
Well, I do now. Well, kind of. I did live here. I do live. Well, I kind of also moved again later on.
You're moving around, okay.
I thought this was good enough, and so it's down there. It's just a mine. It really all it is. It's a mine and chest and everything.
Huh.
It's not
homey.
much. Yeah. It's not much, but it's something.
No, I like it.
Yeah. And then, like, it's a doorbell, too. Like, I gave myself a whole system.
Yo, wait, this is cool.
And then each of the doors goes to a different mine shaft.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see the resemblance between this and the basement that's the hotel.
Yeah.
I do.
It looks just a little bit bigger than the basement. Same style.
Same style, I can tell.
But see, I thought I was safe if I came down here, and then, I think, who was it? I think Glitchy reached out whenever, was it Glitchy? Yeah, the search party. It was in my mailbox, and so I was like, you know what? Because Bunny was there with me helping, like, all of us build the hotel, so I missed Bunny, and I thought, you know what? I'll go to the search party. Well, we know how that went down.
Yeah, I kind of I kind of know that.
So, I thought I'd be safer if I went further away. So this is now my second home, I guess.
Huh. Well,
And then, sometimes when people would come visit me, there were too many doors, they would get lost, so very clearly, this is the exit.
you gotta let the people know.
Keeping up with protocols and everything.
I see.
But so I didn't want to be associated with the desert people because, I mean, I don't mind the desert people, but they were just so hostile on the first day and everything. So I had to look for a different desert.
Oh, you
Just
live in
'cause-
the desert.
Well, not that desert.
Right.
Because I figured the thing is, people associate the desert with the desert people, like the
Mhm.
desert village. So I figured if I found a different desert, no one would go near it because no one wants to go near any of the desert because they think the desert village owns it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So I figured, honestly, this is a long path. It took me so long building this. Oh, also,
Hmm.
the thing is, I don't know why I do this. All the paths,
Yeah.
at least probably all of them except the ones that are connecting the main buildings at spawn, I've built those too.
Oh, you like the amethyst ones?
The
Or
amethyst was, so the path I made was replaced by the amethyst.
Wow.
Someone replaced it with amethyst. I don't know who, but yeah, I built that. But
You're like one of the OGs of Spawn. I don't know, because I moved into Spawn Hotel when I first got here because Bunny invited me. But I kind of woke up a little later than everyone else, I suppose. Not
oh, I
not
woke
everyone.
up on the
but
first day.
yeah, I woke
How
up a
did we
few
miss each
days-
other?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
when did you leave?
I think it was either right before or right after Yardcat. Because, you know, we built the hotel and it was nice. And then all of a sudden people are like, you know what? No, we need to go to the desert because, you know, they claimed we were being hysterical or something. I was just in the basement. I don't know what happened. But then
Yeah.
the next day, suddenly people started taking
doesn't know I'm
things
desert
from the
village.
basement. And I didn't like that.
Oh, I thought the
It was-
basement was community chests.
Well, it was, except they were taking everything.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Because it's one thing if you use a little bit and replace it. It's another if you take it all and destroy it.
Mhm.
And so that was kind of a mess. And I didn't like that. So I probably left right before you woke up.
I mean, I'm trying to think. When did I wake up? I remember Yard Cat. I don't know.
We must have just missed each
We
other.
must have just barely missed each other.
Just barely.
Wow.
See, the thing is, I figured if I went this far, like this isn't a long distance, but it's decent enough. Someone's gonna get bored and turn back around before they ever get to where we're going.
That's a fair point. I think most people just think that these paths lead just out. Not exactly.
No, all
to
the
anything.
paths lead back to spawn.
Everything leads back to spawn, I guess.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a community, and, you know, even though that went the way it did, I figured everyone should still know how to get back home.
Home.
Yeah, home. It was home.
It was.
It was supposed to be home for everyone, and then no one's there anymore.
I know. I feel bad about leaving it. I left to join the desert village after the 6th because I was scared and my friend was worried about me and everything. It was whole, yeah. But I still have all my stuff in my hotel room, and Bunny's room
So-
is left the same.
Just before,
Mhm.
don't react too much, okay?
Okay.
I've spent a lot of time out here, so I had to do something to take up my time.
Okay. Ah.
I've been busy.
Are those emerald blocks?
Yeah, I thought they were cool looking.
Are those
Whenever I was leveling everything out and then working on my storage system, I found a lot of emeralds. And, you know, I thought it'd look pretty
Oh my
cool,
God,
make
they're
it like
rich.
a unique pyramid.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm it's so cool. I'm starving. Wow.
Oh, do you need food? Look,
I-
there's
I-
food. I've built a farm and everything.
Oh my gosh. You have a whole little like society here.
Yeah. It was sad that everyone was gone and no one trusts Spawn, so I'm trying to make it like a different home.
Sorry, I'm trampling your crops. I was trying to get to the
Just
I'll just
don't jump.
well, I won't jump. You've made this whole little community. It's so cool. Or it could be a community.
It's just me right now, but I figured down the line people want somewhere to call home.
I mean, did you hear? Did you did you see the reconnection message?
I didn't see it. So I went to Count's rally earlier.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, I went to Count's rally.
Looks like we just missed each other again.
We gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But I was at Count's rally. They said Bunny's back.
Yeah, but oh, I jumped. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bunny is apparently. I haven't seen him, but yeah, apparently Bunny's back.
They were saying that it's normal Bunny, not infected Bunny.
I I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I don't either. I don't really leave here.
Mm. I saw the reconnection message, but I didn't see Bunny. Oh,
Do you need food? Are you hungry?
I have a bunch of the wheat. I just need to go and.
Oh, come here, come here. Look, I've got potatoes on me.
Well, I can just. Oh,
Eat.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're so kind.
I don't think a lot of people have been able to be treated with kindness lately. So I try my best.
Oh, that's really sweet of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I think people need to be. I think people need to be treated better around here. It's definitely.
Figured if anyone ever wanted to come over here, we've got a farm, we've got crops. Like, look. Chickens, sheep,
Oh wow.
pigs, cows, plenty of wood. Anything that gets killed or destroyed, you replace it so nothing ever goes away.
It's like a Mesopotamian village.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
By
took
the
a
way,
long time.
Blaze says that your pyramid looks epic.
Oh, thank you. It took so long.
It looks like it took so long. Wow.
I could not imagine doing something like that again. It took 35 hours. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus. Wow.
But I
I mean-
figured, so it's not finished just because, you know,
It's
that
not?
little shack is my stuff for now.
Mm.
But I figured if anyone wanted to come out here, I built this sand castle with a little
Yo.
moat around it. And I figured maybe people could make rooms here.
Oh. Do you take by any chance dual citizens? Quadruple citizen? I don't know. This is a really cool place. Like,
Do you want to live here?
I mean, I do have a home in the desert, and I still have my Heart and Spawn hotel, but this place is so cool. And
Thank
it's so protected and away from everything. It's like,
Exactly. So how could we get hurt out here?
yeah.
But I left it open, and I figured if people wanted to live here, they could take a section and build walls for their own little rooms.
Oh. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And then I'm working on it. It's not even close to being done. But I've got the nether portal in there. Well, it's kind of...
Is there an inside?
It's a little more than a nether portal. Do you want to see?
I would love to see.
Okay.
You're like an insane builder, then.
Oh, thank you. It took so long.
Well,
I
definitely
spent so many
paid off.
hours online.
I
And
bet
then I
you-
also figured it'd be hard for people outside, like outsiders.
Mhm. Oh. Holy crap.
Figured people could have rooms in here if they wanted. There's lots of space.
Oh my god. Guys, it looks fucking epic. This looks so. This is insane.
Oh, thank you. That platform up there, the red one,
Mm-hmm.
that's where the nether portal is.
Dude, I feel like this is so cool. I feel like a kid in a candy shop.
It's pretty sweet.
This is so cool. Oh my god. Whoa. Dude, this is epic. I have to make sure to not fall.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
one thing I need to add. I need to add railings. I made it decently wide though.
Yo!
But yeah, there's the nether portal. And
This
then
is
if
so-
anyone needs it, whenever they come out of the nether or go into it, here's an ender chest for them.
Ha! This is awesome.
And then it's not even, I'm not done hollowing it out, but I'm working on a storage place, I guess. Kind of like a warehouse.
A warehouse?
Yeah, like a place. You know how people fill their inventory and then need to put stuff in chests?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the basement had the chest, but it got kind of messed up, and so I figured I'd make a more organized version, but
Ah.
kind of a larger scale.
I need to live here. I don't know.
Do you want to see?
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Okay, we have to go back outside.
Okay.
I thought about building it under the pyramid, except I discovered there's a giant ravine down there,
Oh.
so maybe not there.
Yeah, maybe that's...
Because I almost fell into it when I was leveling out the mountain that was here.
Dude, guys, look at all these emeralds.
And I
These,
figured just because
rich,
we don't
rich.
want people stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like if you take something, you replace it.
Mhm.
So I figured I'd do the same thing down here where if you don't know it's there, you're not going to find it, right?
Yeah.
So if we just go over to this little, I guess, pond lake thing, and just go to the bottom.
Pond. Oh, secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. And again,
Secret,
this
secret,
isn't even
secret tunnel.
done. It's just been started. And these chests aren't the final result.
Chests.
That's
Upon
just for the
chests.
stuff I've been taking
Upon
out of
chests.
here.
This is so cool.
But all of this wood, all of this stone that's right here is gonna be taken out. That's what I'm working on. And so from this wall to that back corner is just gonna be chest. And then I'm working on item frames so it's all organized.
Wow. This is a lot of mining you gotta do. Is that why you have so many pickaxes?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of pickaxes and shovels so that this is easier to do. Once it gets to the
Wow.
point where you're going through all the stone pickaxes, you gotta make something more efficient.
You were doing this with stone pickaxes?
Well, no, I was leveling the ground for the pyramid with stone. Probably why it took so long.
You leveled a mountain with stone picks?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
That's
what?
well,
Just casually. Wow.
I didn't have anything else, and you know, when you're leveling a mountain, you've got an abundance of stone.
That's a fair point. You didn't find any iron though while you were leveling it?
I did, but then I'd go through those quickly.
Ah, I see.
There was a time where I had no iron at all. But I figured I could stick with the theme of the inside of the pyramid, so eventually these walls will be sandstone and nether something, whatever it's called.
Right. Another
Yep,
rat?
red stuff.
The red stuff.
The red stuff.
Someone in chat wants me to tell you that you're awesome at building and that you're cool.
Oh, thank you.
You're getting so many compliments.
The thoughts in your head are so nice.
The thoughts in my head are very nice. I don't know what they are. They haven't named themselves yet. This is so cool. This is so cool.
I think I counted it out. So when you get to the bottom of the stairs, going that way it's 63 blocks, and going
God.
that way it's 63 blocks.
Wow. Jupils.
The quiet whisper.
The quiet
Oh,
boobles.
Mood.
Boob. So true. Wisdom of the ages.
Wait.
Boobles. Posture check. I'm breaking my back again.
Anyways.
Boobles.
But yeah, so I think when this is done, I'll make the outside look nice.
Yeah, this is.
And then it'll be good, because then since everyone needs to participate, they build their own rooms, and if they get rid of anything, they replace it, so then the crops are always there and the farm's always there.
This is so awesome. I'm still like, this is so cool. And you did all of. You're like top tier build. Wow.
Oh,
It's
thank
like
you.
a desert oasis.
Oh, wait, okay, do you have Optifine? Can you zoom?
I can't. I don't have it on this version right now.
Okay, then
That's
we're going
gay.
to the top of the... Yes, gay
Oh my
beacon.
god, gay beacon. I'm gonna
wanna
walk
go
on
look?
the emeralds.
Yeah.
I feel so fancy. I'm walking on emeralds.
I just thought it was super cool and it was like a good way to highlight the pyramid.
Just casually thought that like currency was cool to build.
What do you mean currency?
Bit can't zoom hard of sight arc. I'm no.
Jubles
no.
is watching the stream.
Jubles.
Wait, what do you mean currency?
Well, people have been building like gay.
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 Gay. People have been building like restaurants and businesses around, and you can buy stuff from the businesses with. I'm not watching the stream. You lie. No, of course not. Of course not.
No, not at all.
No, of course not. He's just psychic.
Right.
What was I saying? People
Currency.
have been building like businesses around, and in order to get stuff from those businesses, you usually exchange emeralds.
What?
You didn't know that?
Do you mean I'm rich?
Dude, you're fucking loaded.
Dude. Well, that's a great little accident.
You're wow. This is where all the emeralds in the world have gone. Into Nim's pyramid.
My bad, I guess. I don't know.
They're just quirky.
I actually have not been up here since I built everything else. I didn't know you could see it from up here.
Yeah, you can see it all. It looks super good.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I fixed it on the map whenever I update the map.
You update the map now?
Yeah, I think who built it? I think Buster built the map, but
Yeah.
people kept messing it up, and so since I was already building the path, I figured why not do the map as well.
That's really nice.
So I
of you.
usually update it at night whenever everyone's asleep, because then no one's interrupting me.
You build while you're asleep.
Well,
Or
not while I'm asleep. That'd be a little too OP.
building in your sleep.
But I don't know. I just figured someone needs to be helping.
Yeah.
And they're claiming, you know, with this whole election thing, someone's gonna help. I've never heard of a elected official doing much good.
Yeah, me either, gonna be honest.
And so I don't exactly see that going very well, and I figured people are gonna get sick of that and need somewhere to go.
Good job, Burr. You're like the. Wow. You're like. You're so cool. You're like you're like everything that like blah 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 blah. You're like everything that people want to happen to the server. You've already done it.
Well,
I
I
guess
don't
you've
know
just
about that.
Done it while everyone's asleep.
I don't know. It was fun being a community, and then the apathy ruined that. And
Yeah.
I was scared for a while it was ruining me. I can't get rid of this damn purple. Like here, hold
Your
on, look
hair?
at this. Yeah.
Oh, I
See,
always
so
figured it
it
was
started.
natural.
It started. When was it? I think around day 2 or 3 in the basement. I realized my hair had kind of started to get a purple tinge to it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is a cool color, and I dyed my hair. And then all of a sudden, I'm being told purple's the problem.
Yeah, purple wasn't the best thing for a while.
But you know what? I think it looks cool.
I think it looks cool too. I think the purple suits you. But
Thank you.
I
I
don't
like
know
it.
if it's good being apathy caused or infection caused or whatever. But
That's why I let people think it's natural, because I don't want to explain it.
do you just like get some dye from flowers every once in a while and go dye it on the pond?
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Usually, which pond is it? Which one? Ah, that one. You see, the big one,
That one, yeah.
and then you see that little kind of like peninsula to the left of it.
Yes.
Usually, that's where I dye things like clothing, hair, whatever.
Oh.
I just
You
kind
have
of
a-
use the whole area because, I mean, it's not like it's mine. The land doesn't belong to anyone, but it's useful.
You're like you're using everything. You're using everything to its fullest potential. That's cool.
You have to respect the land and respect the things around it.
That's a really good. You should run for president. No, don't run for president.
No,
Actually,
I
don't
would
do
never
that.
do that.
I would say, oh god.
I'm already preparing for this presidency. The fact we're even getting a president, I'm just preparing for it to not go well.
Yeah, all the candidates.
I did like what Count was saying at
Me
his
too.
rally.
His rally, he definitely made some very good points.
Made some very good points. So I think I'm going to end up voting for Count.
Yeah, me too. Buster was.
The fact that Buster's trying to run and then he killed the horse yesterday.
Yeah, like I don't.
Why would I ever vote for someone like that?
He's a fan of killing.
And then I don't get why Canuck thinks everything needs to be fixed. What's wrong with it?
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Like, why does Canuck think Spawn is bad and needs to be fixed and updated? We built it all together and suddenly it's not good enough for them?
I didn't think about it like that. Like I never really was gonna vote for Canuck, mainly because they seemed violent. But yeah, now that you put it like that, we don't need to update. We don't need to
I
fix
think
Spawn.
updates on its own time. People grow, people build.
Yeah.
So why do we have to force them to do it?
You're a lovely person, then.
Oh, thank you. You are too. I'm
Thank
glad I
you.
noticed the community message.
Yeah. You saw what I said about the horse?
I did. You know, you're the first person to update that in months.
Really?
Really, I think the last person to do so was Phantom, and that's when someone destroyed their house.
That was a while
That was
ago.
months ago.
Yeah. That's. I should update it more often. I just kind of, if I need something, I would put it on. I only started doing it with the horse recently, and then with the pickaxe.
Worked out pretty well. Do you need a shovel?
No, I have a pretty good diamond shovel that I like.
Okay.
It has some enchantments on it.
Do you need a what the fuck is it called? An anvil?
An anvil?
Yeah, for the name tag.
Yeah, I left my horse. Oh no, I left Roxy back at spawn.
Do you have the name tag on you?
I do, yeah.
Well, here, you can use my anvil, then we'll go get the horse.
Oh, okay.
I should probably name my cat. That's my cat.
Hello, cat.
But yeah, use the anvil for the name tag, and then we'll go get the horse.
Awesome, thank you. I name it Roxy. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, do you wanna know a so you know how that's a long what's the word? Trek?
Mm-hmm. No, it's a pretty long path.
Have you been in the Nether recently?
A little bit. Not really.
Have you noticed those paths?
I did notice that there were paths in the Nether. I figured someone built them. Was it
Yeah,
you?
I did that too.
Ah! Wow. So cool, man. You're so cool.
Oh, thank you. But well, so they're all connected. So we can just take the Nether route.
Alright. You really did connect all the paths back to spawn.
Well, that's home.
Aw.
Even if everyone forgets it home, it used to be.
Ooh. Oopsies. Give me a hot second. Alright. Lord. Up here. Okay. Ah. I kinda... Don't tell the desert people I said this, but... Oh, I thought I just...
Fucking God.
Oh my fucking god.
It's doing it again.
Come at me.
It's doing it again.
Nice. I don't have any arrows on me.
I'm running out.
Shit, I'm down low.
Fucking-
I'm gonna get some from these skeletons.
I got it. I got it. I got
Oh,
it.
you got it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's head out before
I'm
it...
so glad I remembered you were streaming because I almost said a word I should not say on Twitch.
Pardon?
I'm so annoyed with the gas, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like out of lore. Oh my fucking god.
No. Nim
Ah.
canonically hates gas.
Yes, canonically. Fuck the gas.
Fuck the gas.
I'm not even kidding. So I was literally. Oh, I shouldn't. I wouldn't have died if it wasn't for a ghast.
Stupid gas. I can
I
hear them
hear
all
another one.
around. We gotta get you more arrows.
I'm not even kidding. I was standing in the portal when it broke.
Dude. Here, just in case. Let me give you my flint and steel.
Oh, I have one on me.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, horse. Horse? Where'd you leave the horse? Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
Horse.
over here. Horse. And we name
Horse.
it Roxy.
Ah, nice.
Let's go. Roxy the horse. Awesome. Woo! I kind of miss living at the community house.
It was nice.
The community spawn hotel.
We spent so much time on it and no one lives there.
Yeah. My room is still there. Bunny's room is still there as well.
There weren't rooms when I lived there.
Ah. Right. Well, thanks for the pickaxe and the horse.
Come.
It's very kind of you.
If you want to move, just let me know.
Yeah, I will. I'll probably put it up on the bulletin board.
Yeah, I check it frequently, so you're welcome to.
Thank you, Nim.
You're welcome.
Woo. I hope to see you around.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nim is very sweet. Nim is so nice. Oh. Dude, I don't know if I could live there or not. Oh. Because I already live at the desert village and I can't leave. Dude, I can't leave Buckle. I can't leave Buckle. Nim's place is really cool. But I can't leave. I can't leave him. I should go. You know where I haven't been in a while? I haven't been to the tavern. I feel like I feel. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, well. Oops. Wow, this netherite pick works so well. It's fine. Is this how you do it? Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay, I don't know how to fix this. I don't have... Oh wait, I do have dirt, okay. Temporary fix. Move out of the hotel and live part-time with Nim and part-time with Buckle. I think I'm just... I get attached to things too easily. I'm so attached to the hotel, and the Nim's place is so cool, but then also Buckle and the desert village, and yeah, I don't know. Oof. I'm gonna go... I haven't been to the tavern in a little bit. I feel like I should just... Because I do work there, so I feel like I should just let Jules know that I'm not, like, slacking off or whatever. You know? I should just make sure that it's not... Yeah. Yeah, it's still fine. We might need to resupply on some stuff soon. Is that a penis? That's a penis. Posture check. Okay. Hydrate as well. Okay. I mean, why can't you live at all three? I could.
The door is open. Oh,
hello.
hey.
Hello, Jubles.
Oh, what's up? What's up? I was in the stock room. I was checking the stock, bro. What's going on? What's going on?
I was just... I'm letting you know that I was just coming here to make sure that the tavern hadn't burnt down. I hadn't... Yeah.
Well, I'd be concerned if it did. It seems like a fire would have some kind of agenda. We haven't done much. I feel like enough to warrant a burning.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I hadn't been here in a little bit. How are you? I haven't seen you since Buster's rally.
Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? I've been good. I've been keeping to myself. I'm about to close up. If you want to join me, though, I guess as somebody who is under my employee, you might find this interesting. Come along,
okay.
come follow me. And also, you look a little flushed, like you've been out in the sun. So here you go.
Oh, thank you. I have desert,
Yes, I forget about the desert. I don't venture past the wall very much, if at all, really, to be honest.
Different desert I was in. Have you met Nim?
No, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, they have this really cool place out in the far desert, and there's like a pyramid and so many emerald blocks. Oh my god.
Emerald blocks?
Yeah, they're like really rich. And they just gave me a netherite pick. Enchanted netherite pick. Just for fun.
Nim seems like a person to get to know, I guess, so to speak.
You just say that because they have money.
Well, you see here, I've expanded the Jubal brand business, and now that we got a post office.
I did see this. Yeah, I have a mailbox.
Yes, you do. I wrote down, what I had heard from ear to ear of people I somewhat knew. This person's actually no longer here.
No,
that's awkward.
You should keep it just for like. I mean.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, mail is it's a good business. I'd say. I think it came out all right. I'd say nice little area off of the water.
Yeah. It's a nice resident. No, I don't know what the word is. I don't do the business stuff.
You don't do the
I don't know the word. It's a nice place for a business.
Nice location.
It's a nice location. Did you
Understandable.
did you see the message a few
The
days ago?
message? What do you mean? What's been going on? I've been kind of keeping myself lately. Haven't been. Was it Spawn? Haven't been at Spawn much.
No, it was like simulation message. The
Oh, simulation
reconnection
message.
message.
Oh, I must have missed it. What happened? You alright?
Bunny's
You seem a little.
Bunny's back. Apparently. I
Oh,
haven't
I'm somewhat familiar with the name.
I haven't actually seen them. You haven't met Bunny. Oh.
Juice told me somewhat about it, and even then, I'd say my memory is less than great on the subject.
Yeah, so Bunny was how do you Bunny was a friend and a very friendly person and one of the first people basically around here. They helped build the Spawn Hotel, which is like the oldest building on the
Oh.
server. They were really like, server mediator, I suppose. They basically they greeted people who woke up, and then there was the trial and Yardcat, and then they got sent to prison, and
Yeah, I heard a bit about that from Juice.
they were basically patient zero with the infection as well.
Oh, the one that also got you.
Yeah.
That I do remember. You telling me that in the tavern the other day.
Yeah. Not fun exactly. I considered Bunny my friend, but they weren't exactly the nicest at times when they were
Alright, hold on.
infected.
Let's get inside.
Yeah.
You know, it's not to interrupt you, but it seems to me like this stuff is starting to get to you. So at the very least,
No,
let me,
no, I'm fine. I have my water.
regardless, here you have yourself a palate cleanser at the least.
Thank you. Yeah, Bunny was a friend, but they weren't really the nicest when they were infected, and yeah, I interacted with them a lot when they were infected. It's weird that they're back, and I haven't exactly processed it because I haven't seen them, so I don't know if I entirely believe it. Yeah, sorry to just yeah, sorry.
Oh, listen, man, you work for me. I wanted to make sure that you're all right. Listen, I mean, plus, that's some fucked up shit. I understand if you need somebody to talk to, and that's a lot.
Thank you.
I don't know. It seems to me, from what I've gathered from the few people I've spoken to, it seems like a lot of people don't talk to each other on here, which is weird,
Yeah.
considering, at one point, it seems to me they all kind of live together. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, communication is definitely a issue.
And also, yeah, take your armor off, like let your hair down, so to speak, metaphorically.
My inventory is kind of full. Let me just.
No, understandable. Yeah, just allow yourself to what's a term I picked up. Give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to relax a little bit.
It's just been really tense, like for a while, I guess.
No, I mean, that's if it's any consolation, that's what a tavern's for. Alleviate tension, I suppose. Give you some ambiance.
Substances, that always helps.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's your poison. I mean, listen, all jokes aside, I do want to make sure that you're all right. Just my employee and not, I want to make sure you're okay.
Thank you. I don't know. Things have just
Mainly,
yeah.
I can also see, it's hard for you. We're outside, and I know there's snow on the ground, but we come in here, and I can still see, you kind of shaking a bit, talking about it, which don't don't feel bad for, but just it's just something I noticed.
Mm. Yeah. Have you ever, you know how when you die on the server you come back? Have you ever died, Jubles?
No, I can't say I have. Uh, I would say I would imagine it's painful. Not even jokingly. I can't imagine the pain that would probably bring. I've been fortunate enough to avoid it, but then again, I don't know. It's death is one thing, but I don't know. It seems like I don't know. People have said in the past, it's like, oh, death is like the worst thing that can happen, and then it's like, when Juice tells me about this infection type thing, and it's like, becoming somebody, I guess, who you don't really recognize when you're looking at yourself is kind of seems worse than
Yeah, I'll tell you,
just
looking in the mirror
head-on
is
death.
not the same. I've died, and I can tell you, the infection was way worse.
Uh,
Both
okay.
caused by our little friend who's come back. Fun times, you know.
Well, listen. Regardless, I would imagine after all you've been through, you're feeling a little anxious. I would imagine even around me. I mean, I'm very new, so I would imagine that there's some anxiousness. But when you feel comfortable, and if you ever need it, I'm here to talk these things out. Like you said, communication might be bad on this server, but I can at least tell you I'll try my best to help you communicate as best I can.
Thank you. Genuinely, it means a lot.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen. If you really, I listen. I'm probably gonna close up here in a few. I gotta unfortunately get back to doing some other things I gotta take care of. But if you don't feel like making this trek all the way back to your house, you can come with me. If you don't feel like making the trek and you just need a place to stay, or if you don't, 'cause, I like you said, I guess looking at yourself hard. So I don't know. If you need any type of comfort area, you can always stay here. I got a room.
I might actually take you up on that.
Oh man, don't listen, man. As far as I'm concerned, you work here, you get you get the amenities. And
Wow.
and if if I'm feeling kind, maybe I'll let you even stay. Maybe even if you're not working here someday, I'll let you stay here free of charge. Just maybe, I don't know. If I'm feeling generous.
If you're thank you, Jibbles.
Yeah, no, I got you on me. I mean, listen, but I'm gonna head off. But
All right.
I'll see you. Take care of yourself, everybody.
Yeah. All right. I'll
Alright.
see you around.
I'll see you, homie.
Ah. My, I, Christ. How did I get offered 2 homes in the span of an hour? How did that happen? Jubles. Jubles is very nice. Jubles is literally perfect. Yeah. Yeah, dude, agreed. Yeah. I Jubles is I can definitely trust Jubles. I definitely count Jubles as a friend. And letting me stay here even though I'm just his employee. That's real kind. If you die, you can feel. Oh, let me tell you, my friend. Yeah, you die. You die around here, it feels horrible. Like, for me, Bunny killed me, and I don't know, a knife. Ooh, a sword Ooh, sword twice in the chest is not fun. God, I need sleep badly. Oh, trust me, the pain. The pain would sting for a long time. It's whatever though. Everyone will probably die at least once on this server. Jubal's and Nim, Toad, Prof, Count, Save, Buckle, Soda. There are good people in this server. There are definitely good people on this server. People who genuinely mean well. Ah. My old enemy. Alright. I'm gonna end there. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Oh, I genuinely am really tired. I think I'll be going live possibly for tomorrow. I'm going live Thursday and Friday, I believe. And then possibly tomorrow, I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you. Dude, I love doing lore and stuff. It's literally one of my favorite things to do. Even though Minecraft lore might be a pretty nerdy hobby. It's very fun. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm going to see who's live and raid. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, someone wanted me to raid someone. Oh, Andrew's live. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. I'm doing the heart thing with my hands right now. I genuinely didn't mean for this stream to go 2.5 hours long. I thought it was gonna be like 1 hour, like after the thing with Count, I thought it was gonna end. But dude, I spent 64 hours in Minecraft. No, pop off, Bert. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. Maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, I should get this out tonight. I think I'm making a VODs channel. So I don't do YouTube very much because I don't like editing. I don't really like editing with my voice in it. But I'm starting a VODs channel, so I don't have to edit. But I'll have like a BlackOutSMP playlist for those who want it. I want to catch up on my perspective of the lore. But genuinely do like oh, thank you, Nick. That means a lot. Thank you. For anyone who wants to see my perspective of the story, I'll have a channel there. Sadly, I wasn't able to get my VODs from like September or October, so that I don't have the old stuff, but I have stuff from. I actually don't know the most recent. It was the stream with Buckle, and that was like my first lore stream that I had planned on my own with Buckle, of course. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. But you definitely watch everyone's perspectives. Like, the story works if you know what's going on with all the other characters as well. Where's my music? I just realized I haven't had music playing this whole time. Whatever. Sorry, I'm just ranting. I'm gonna get my VODs channel out. Hopefully I'll finish the cover art for the video tonight. Oh yeah, I'm making cover art for all the VOD videos. Kind of like how certain other YouTubers do that. All right, I'm gonna end. Have a nice night, everyone. Please drink water. I'm gonna raid Andrew. I'm raiding Andrew. My fellow Cali boy. I gotta raid a fellow Cali boy. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. Make sure to drink water. And I will see you all sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe. Probably Thursday, though. Definitely Thursday. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Very well.